Oh my god. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Game Set Crash Bargain Bin. Today we will be exploring the $3.99 indie horror title Gynophobia. Webster's Dictionary doesn't define... Okay, Urban Dictionary, medical-dictionary.thefreedictionary.com defines gynophobia as an abnormal fear of women or behavior based on such an attitude or feeling. But I define gynophobia as a game I recently played, and this is my story. The term conspiracy theory was invented and put into public discourse by the CIA in 1964 in order to discredit the many skeptics who challenged the Warren Commission's conclusion that President John F. Kennedy was assassinated by a lone gunman named Lee Harvey Oswald, who himself was assassinated while in police custody before he could be questioned. The CIA used its Gynophobia is an indie horror game developed and published by Andrii Vintsevych, maker of Also These Games. Although Gynophobia is classified as a horror game, it did not scare me at all because I am very brave. Hello? In Gynophobia, you play as a man with an intense fear of both women and spiders. You are forced to take these fears head on by having a dream about them after your mother poisons you. It is at this point that you run around a cave shooting wave after wave of spiders and zombie chicks, destroying the eggs to unlock the door, and eventually giving up on the final boss because who cares really? But before you can do any of that, you are faced with a tutorial and totally separate game within a game, a la Shakespeare. But first, let me just check one thing real quick. Oh, okay. Well, pardon me for trying to be a gentleman. I just so happen to have gynophobia, so maybe next time you do that. When all is said and done, the controls are a bit clunky, the variety is a bit scarce, and the game can be beaten in about 45 minutes if you're bad at video games like me. With all that in mind, the $4 price tag may actually be a little steep for the length of the game in particular, but it isn't nearly as bad as this pretentious booger-eating blowhard makes it out to be. I'm suing him, by the way, for use of the title of this series and making up this word. And I suppose that just about concludes things here. So with everything that we've gone through so far, that leaves the one final question. Was Gynophobia a banger or was it a bust? Well, as I alluded to before, $4 might be a little steep for the length of the game, but being that I am bad at video games and a big wimp, I enjoyed it, but I suppose push come to shove, we're gonna call it a bust. Sorry, Gynophobia. John F. Kennedy was an inside job.